very shortly, I will be asking them both to publicly declare that they are both free lawfully to marry each other. They will then enter into the contract of their marriage, and there will be an exchange of 2 wedding rings here today. However, before we commence, it is now a requirement that the bride and groom publicly state their full names before you all. So Ben, your full name please.
Ben David Gough.
Thank you. And Sarah?
Sarah Elizabeth Clayton.
Thank you very much. I do have to inform you all that this place in which we are now met has been duly licensed and sanctioned according to law for the celebration of civil marriage. And you are all here today to witness the joining in matrimony between Ben David Gough and Sarah Elizabeth Clayton. And if any person present knows of any lawful impediment or has a valid legal reason as to why this couple may not be joined in marriage, you should declare it to me now. Is that a worried look, Ben? I can see smiling faces. Okay, we can commence. And Miss Sarah, before you are joined in matrimony, I do have to remind you both of the very solemn and binding character of the vows that you are about to make here today. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusions of all others. It is also a big commitment to provide love, friendship, respect, care and consideration at all times, and to support each other through times of joy and sorrow. Marriage should not be entered into lightly, nor should it be lightly set aside. I'm now going to ask you both in turn, starting with you first, Ben, to publicly declare that you are both free lawfully to marry each other. Are you ready to make these declarations?
Yes.
If you can repeat after me, Ben. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
That I know not.
that I know not
Of any lawful impediment.
of any lawful impediment
Why I, Ben David Gough.
why I, Ben David Gough,
May not be joined in matrimony.
may not be joined in matrimony
To Sarah Elizabeth Clayton.
to Sarah Elizabeth Clayton.
And Sarah. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
That I know not.
that I know not
Of any lawful impediment.
of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Sarah Elizabeth Clayton.
Why I, Sarah Elizabeth Clayton,
May not be joined in matrimony.
may not be joined in matrimony
To Ben David Gough.
to Ben David Gough.
Done. That's the first part. We're nearly there. It's long been tradition, ladies and gentlemen, in many parts of the world for the bride's hand to be given away in marriage. And Simon, her father, is here today to fulfil this tradition and to formally welcome Ben into his family. Simon, could I ask you to step forward, please? Would you like to give the flowers to one of your bridesmaids, please? Do you have bridesmaids first? Thank you. Now, Simon, 2 questions, but I only want one answer. Are you willing and happy to give your daughter's hand in marriage to Ben?
I am.
You can now take Sarah's left hand, Ben, if you could turn yours upright. That's it, place a hand in there. And just hold those hands together, please, Simon. I think everyone's out today. Simon, you have supported your daughter with love and guidance throughout her life. Today, as you stand beside Sarah, you are publicly acknowledging your love and support for her. And as you pass Sarah's hand into Ben's for safekeeping as his future wife, because at this precise moment, Ben, you're still not married. I'm dragging it out for you. Could you please shake Ben's hand to welcome him to the family?
Simon.
Now that gives your lovely daughter a big hug and a kiss before she does get married. Thanks, Simon. Thanks. Well, Ben and Sarah, you have invited your family and friends to witness and actually be a part of your marriage today. So I ask you now to respond with the words I do to these 2 small questions. Do you, Ben, willingly and freely take Sarah to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love her and to remain true to her for the rest of your life?
I do.
Sarah, do you willingly and freely take Ben to be your husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love him and to remain true to him for the rest of your life also?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has now come for the contraction of the marriage, which is the most important part and the main reason why we are all here today. They will become husband and wife on the completion of Sarah's final couple of words on the last sentence of her vows. That is the precise moment that the marriage will happen. Can I ask you all to stand and to share in this moment with them, please?